This video was made possible thanks to EA Game Changers. Hello guys, Antoine here for Simarchitecture and welcome back to a new speed build, which is going to be a bit special because today we have the chance to have an early access to the new stuff pack, Tiny Living. So I'm pretty excited to be here today to show you what you'll be able to do with this pack, and also I will give you my honest opinion about all the objects and new features that we have in the pack. So I think we can get started first with a few new features that we get with this new stuff pack, and then we can talk a little bit more about the objects and furnishing possibilities. So the first thing you have to know is that now we have a new lot type, which is tiny house, and this is a lot type with a few requirements. So it means that there's some things that you have to do for your house to be considered as a tiny house. There are actually 3 levels. The first one limits you up to 32 squares, which means that this is the maximum amount of squares you have to build to have a tiny house, which is the first level. Then there's an intermediate level from 32 to 64 squares, and then there's the third level, which is from 64 up to 100. So there is a square counters, as you can see on the video right now, which tells you how much square you built and how much square are left. You have to be aware that, for example, when you're building a terrace or a rooftop, this is considered as squares. So it means that all the outside areas that you're building as foundation are actually counted in the total amount of squares. So it's not only about the interior. Now, depending on how much square you build, on which level your house is, you will have some special features in your lot that will bring new gameplay possibilities. So for example, your Sims will feel happier, they will feel more concentrated, so they can improve their skill faster. There are also some features that will affect their relationship. I think this is pretty realistic because I watch a lot of documentaries about tiny living, and most of the people who are building tiny houses are actually minimalistic people, of course. And I think when you're minimalistic, you tend to be more focused on what really matters. You tend to be more focused on your relationship, on your work, on your project. So I think this is really interesting. As you know, I'm not fond of actually playing The Sims, as just play with The Sims and make them leave is not the most interesting thing for me. I do it sometimes off camera, but most of the time I don't. But I think for the people who are actually playing, there are some cool features that can bring a new twist to the game, and it's a bit challenging, so it's always nice. And it's something new. Now about the objects, I didn't build the tiniest house possible. I could have done it way smaller, but as you know me, I'm only building huge palaces, mansions, villas, so for me it was very tricky to build something so small. So my house is on the third level, actually. Yes. So this is not a tiny house, this is considered as a small house. But anyway, this is very small, and I tested pretty much all the items in this build except the Murphy beds, because I have a separated bedroom and I didn't need to have a integrated bed in a bookshelf or in a sofa. So probably for your next tiny house I will try to use it. For a tiny apartment that would be nice, I think. So we have new lightings that I like very much, as you will see in the kitchen. I have some new shelves that I put on top of the counters on the kitchen. We have some new bar chairs, and of course we have a lot of new things for the living room, including sofas, armchair, end table, coffee table, TV, bookshelf, and I have to say I really like them. They're in a very contemporary style, a bit like what IKEA would do, I think. I really like IKEA, so I really like those items. They come with a lot of different colors, so they can match pretty much all the interiors. And also I think they match all the items that we have with the Building Night game pack, and also some other packs that are looking a little bit like the 50s. They have something a little bit retro, which I think is very nice. And it's cool actually to have these items that are looking a bit contemporary. They just look like something you can have in your own house. I don't know what your house is looking like, but you know what I mean. This is something that you can buy nowadays in a furniture store, so it's pretty cool. Because we have a lot of furniture, but a lot of them I just don't know how to use them because they're just too special, or yeah, the style is too, I don't know, you cannot use it everywhere, so it was very cool to have these items. We also have, as I told you, Murphy beds. We have 3 of them, so I didn't use them in this build, but I will try for the next one. We have, oh yeah, a new desk, which is a 1-tile desk, because all the desks that we have are 2 tiles and this one is 1 tile. We also have a new cupboard, 2 cupboard actually, and a small side table. I don't really know how to call it. It's just a small table where you can put things on it. It doesn't have any gameplay integrated, but just nice decoration element, I think. And finally, there are also items for the bathroom. So we have a sink, toilets, a new mirror, which is really cool, and also we have a kind of shelves with a sponge, towels, and so on. So bathroom stuff, to be honest. Yes, I think that's pretty much it. As I told you, it's a stuff pack, so there are not tons and tons of content. But I have to say, all the elements we get with this pack are very cool and very fun to play with. So according to me, this is a nice stuff pack. Of course, there are some things that are missing according to me. Like bunk beds, that would be nice to have them. I know that a lot of people are dreaming about bunk beds, but yeah, we don't have them. Also, it would have been cool if we had ladders or spiral staircase, because you can build a tiny house with an upper floor, but yeah, with a big staircase which takes half of the room, it doesn't make sense. So yeah, the most convenient way not to lose space is to put the stairs outside, but who wants to go outside to go to the bathroom or to go to their bedroom? It doesn't make much sense according to me. And I know that a lot of people are dreaming about ladders and spiral staircase, which by the way is very strange when you think about it. Like, I'm dreaming about a ladder or a spiral staircase. It's very much a sense thing. But yeah, it would have been cool, and as a builder I would have loved it, but yeah, I think that we're never going to have it. I don't know, there's probably something wrong with the game for us to have it, or I don't know, but yeah, this is probably the thing that would be missing for this pack. It would have made very much sense to have them, because it's really appropriate to the tiny living. But anyway, it's already cool. Just tell me in the comment what you think about this pack. I'm very curious, because I know that, yeah, people were kind of mixed about it on Twitter. There is a little bit of drama, and yeah, I think this pack is either you like it or you hate it. So I'd be curious to know what you think. Are you going to buy it? Would you like me to build something special with this pack? I really tried first to do a tiny house just on my own way without any examples or anything. And I will try to do a little bit more probably next to this one in Newcrest. But the next build will be this big modern mansion I've been working on for a long time now. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. As always, I will see you next time. Bye.